Today I'm going to show you Secrets Vault or the password vault of the Quantum Vault app. So we will see how we can effectively use it. Let's start. I'm going to unlock the app. I'm using Ultimate Double Lock. Okay, this is our dashboard. Now let's go to Secrets. Secrets is the passwords vault. Let's see how we can use password vault. Presently this is empty. We have no passwords, or even though it is called password vault, it does not have to be password you want to store. You can store lots of information in that. You can store bank card, bank accounts, ID information, contact information. In fact, you can create custom cards, save anything you want to use. Let's create one entry. So you click on this plus and it shows you a grid of the available cards. So by default you see here 8 cards. Login 2FA. Login is the most used card, which is actually the password card. You can save any app's password, web password, and 2FA auth is your authentication code like you generate in Google Authenticator, Microsoft Authenticator. We support it here. You can do in the app itself, and that is also supported in the login card. We will show you. First let's see, these are 8 and you can actually scroll up and you see there are more cards: driving license, health, passport, membership, etc. And then we have custom card. If you click on custom card, let me just show you this one. So by default you just have two fields, title and note, but you see here add fields. You can click on that. You can name your field whatever you want to name it. For example, let's say work, and I also add one more. Let me see, it's like work phone, workplace. Oops, workplace. Let's add one more field. You can add as many as you want. I'm just adding random information, and then I say 1 2 3 4 5 blah blah, and then we say workplace. Let's say London, and let's say manager Jon Snow, our favorite. Let's save it. So we save an entry. Now you see this entry is blurred. That is a feature in the Quantum Vault. Any entry in Secrets Vault or File Vault by default is blurred. So you see here you can't see it. So if you open this app in public, even if people are peeking into your phone, they can't really see what you have. But when you hold it, let's say here on the left, hold on the left and just push it towards right, and then it uncovers it, and you leave it, it again blurred. And to see the entry information, you just tap on it and you see the information. You tap anywhere again, like on empty area or here, wherever you want to. Sorry, you have to tap here. Once you tap here, it's closed again. Similarly, we come back to Secrets Vault. You hold here and then swipe right. You can see it. This is here. You leave it and it is blurred again. Now we want to see what is inside it. So you just click on it and it will show you the field. But you see, the good thing is that it doesn't show the values. How to see the values, right? You can just hold and swipe right and you see the values, leave it. But let's say you are at home, you don't want to do it again and again. So just click on this eye icon and this will be permanently displayed. When you are away from home, just turn this off. Cool. And the same thing, you click here on top. I think on this you can click anywhere. Yeah. So you can click anywhere and then it's closed again. Let's make it blur. Let's make it unmask. Okay. You can click on this pencil icon and you can actually add it. You can add more fields or change the values here. Let's change something. Instead of 1 2 3, let's now do 786 786 786 9. This is not a number, I have just typed anything. Don't try, guys. Let's update. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we have got it updated. And then you see these two icons here. Of course, it's obvious. Red bin. If you click on this entry will be deleted. But what is this timer? Well, this is your self-destruct timer, which means let's click on it. You set a date. If I set a date, let's say I'm setting it to say August 25, okay, 22:48. So I'm setting this date and this time. I save it. What does that mean? It means on after that time or on that particular time, this entry will be auto destructed. So you see this timer icon here. So if you set self-destruct timer on any entry, that entry will have a self-destruct timer displayed over there, and that entry will be deleted by default, or I mean to say automatically. And the same feature is available in File Vault as well. If you click on this, you see this timer, you click on this, similarly you set something and you will have it. Okay, you can create any card. For example, let's go to login and I create Gmail. Let's say home Gmail. There may be work Gmail, although usually you don't have work Gmails, but maybe for a startup. Let's type some user ID. Okay, our favorite again, whatever your ID is. Let's say John Snow. Let's say email ID. Oops. snow.john@example.com. Yep. You set your password here, whatever it is, but if you have not created a password, you want to create a password, you are setting a new entry which is not anywhere. I mean, you have not created any account. First you want to create this entry. What I'm trying to say, you can generate a password here. You just click on this button and it will generate you a password. But usually you will have your own password which for the accounts you have created. So just enter whatever the password you have. And then here you type your website URL. In this case, it would be simple: www.gmail.com. Okay, oops, I did something wrong. And then here, this app package. This is the standard new way to autofill. It means it can exactly identify for which you want to autofill the passwords or the login. What you need to do is just click on the button in this field and select your app. In our case, we are talking about Gmail, so let's select Gmail. So you see, it selected the ID of that app. Now, when you will open Gmail, it will identify Gmail and it can autofill both user ID, which is snow.john, and the password as well. Now, we were talking about the auth code, right? Usually, it is saved separately. which particularly I don't like. I have to go into two apps to find out. But in this case, you can just have it here. How? Just click on this scan button and you can scan it. I mean, you can scan the QR code, which is the standard way. Wherever you see A2FA, they will give you a QR code. Now, let's say it's not somewhere you want to scan from camera. It may be, mostly it happens that it's a file or a screenshot you may have taken or is somewhere. What you can do with that, click on the next button, the last one. It will read the QR code from wherever you have saved it, right? So maybe I have one, I can try it. Just a moment, I'm gonna find it. I have one for testing with me, so I'm gonna put it here so that we can test it. Let's put it. Okay, let's go to download. Is this the one? I hope so. Yeah, so you see it. I scanned the QR code from a file. You can also use the first button I just talked about, scan from camera or scan from file. Now it is generating the auth codes right in the same card. Now let's save it. Okay, we have saved it. Now what? Cool, you just click on this and you see the information. Here's your password. What about the auth code? Oh, just do the same thing. Hold on the left, swipe to the right. Sorry, I did a little too much and I will show you that feature as well. Anyway, what I was talking about, just hold and swipe to the right and you see the auth code. And you see the a circle which is a progress spinner, which is just showing you how much time you are left with and when this code will be refreshed. Right? Cool. So we have everything in one card. This is the most used card, but in a real situation, you will have lots of things you want to save. You want to save information about your ID cards or bank accounts or anything you want to do. We have custom cards, but we have lots of card as we discussed. Okay, so but what about if you have lots of passwords already saved in a third party app? Maybe just you might be using the KeePass app, right, on Windows, and you might have created lots of things there and you want to import it here. Yes, you can do that. Just click on this overflow menu, three dots. You will see here import secrets from file. So you can import your passwords from a CSV file or from a JSON file or a transfer bundle, which is a feature of our app. You can share your secrets or passwords as a bundle, like maybe to your family or someone from your family might have shared with you. You can import that. Anyway, let's go here. Let's see if I have anything to import. Looks like I don't have, but let me put it something for testing. Okay, so let me find a test file. I have a third-party app from which I did it. So let me see. Again, I'm sorry about that. I'm taking a little bit more time than I should have. Let's do this. I got it now. Yeah, here we are. So it should be available now. Yeah, so this is a JSON file. created with the test passwords, not weird ones, but you might have your, which you can import. I click on this. Okay, this format matches with a third-party vendor called Keeper. We support multiple vendors. So for example, you might be exporting your file from 1Password or Bitwarden, NodePass, or it may not match anything. It will still import that. It will just be in other and it will still create the field because we support custom card. So it will be able to create custom cards. So don't worry if you are not from this. From anywhere you have JSON file in a good format or a CSV file, you can import it. Okay, anyway, we got it. Let's see, continue. And it says I have identified 27. Out of 27, it could match with the existing cards. It does field matching and it found that it could actually match 20 and the 7 it could not match. Will it discard 7? Not at all. It's just going to create custom card for that. Let's say import. Okay, so we have lots of entries now. So let's say we created 2 entries before importing this. So there should be 7. You can, no, sorry, 27 plus 2, 29, right? What I do, so in this secrets or passwords vault, you just hold on, which is a standard Android feature. You hold on any entry, right? And you enter into a bulk mode. Bulk mode means, of course, you can select multiple entries, and this on top of this is a bulk button bar. The first one is a selection. I mean, select all. You click on this, unselect everything, select everything, right? And here you see the count 29. Yep. Now, how do you come out of this bulk selection mode? Or just click on this and button, cross button, which shows 29, and voila, we are back. Let's go back. I want to show something. So we have selected one entry. If I want to delete it, just click on this bin button. And this is something Ethereum wallet, which is of course for testing. It's not real. Yeah, crypto wallet. We do support a card. If you see here, we have a card especially for crypto keys. You can save those as well. Crypto wallet, right? And software license, database, contact, most general things we use day to day. Okay, we were here. Or let's test delete. Delete, yes, and voila, that's gone. Let's go back again to that mode. We have selected one entry, and you can select multiple. Let us say I selected these, and if I say share, this is what we were talking about, the secure transfer bundle. Why do we call it secure? It's because it's not a simple bundle. It's actually encrypted with our hybrid post quantum cryptography. So that bundle, even if you send, let's say, an email gets hacked. What will happen to the bundle? No, they can't do anything. It is encrypted. So, but why do, sorry, what we were doing, let us go back. I forgot a bit. Okay, anyway, so we selected these 4 entries. I want to share with my family member. If I have registered any of the family member, it will show it here and I could have selected. And then I can click on create bundle and then I can select a email app or say WhatsApp and then share that bundle. And then my family member or friend can click on that and import into their vault. This secure bundle is targeted, means it can only be opened by the person for which you encrypt, right? So it's not like general encryption. I give a password. No, it's tied to the vault. So for example, you and your friend both have Quantum Vault, and your friend has shared with you his public identity. Where is the public identity? Okay, let me show you quickly. We go to controls and you see peer connections. Just click on that, and here you see peer connections and it says my vault entity identity, sorry. This identity is your public Quantum Vault identity. You can safely share it. It's not your private thing, but it's still you are not going to share with other people, although it's harmless because this is meant to be used to do encryption for you, right? It can't decrypt. So you click on this share button and you name whatever the alias you want to put is. For example, you want to call yourself John Doe or Jockey, whatever you want to say, right? And then you click on share. It has created a file which I can send over over Gmail or WhatsApp, anywhere you want to. So once it is shared, let's say on WhatsApp or on Gmail with your friend, right? Your friend can click on this add peer and import. Then you click on import key file, select the key file wherever you have it and import it. And then here, trusted peers, it will show all the trusted peers. Another easy way is your friend can just directly click on the file in the WhatsApp and it will auto detect it. You just click on the register, it will show you a menu and you will be able to register with the app. Anyway, so once you have registered it here, you can share uh, your secrets or anything if you want to share, right? Mostly you won't be sharing your login card or anything. You might share your ID card, for example, with your family member. So you just click on this, create a bundle on the share, you can share anyway. So that is very good feature that you can, by mistake, it will not be given to anybody, and even by mistake you send it to wrong Gmail, wrong email, wrong WhatsApp, or you forgot it to put in a private area, you by mistake put it on in a public folder, you are safe. Okay? Nobody can decrypt that because you created that file only for your a particular family member or a friend. Only that person import into his vault or her vault, then only they can see it. Otherwise, it's useless, right? That's the security feature. Okay, we are talking too much. It kicked us out. Let's go back. So for security reasons, Vault locks itself around in 45 seconds. If there is no activity, it will lock it itself. That's again for security reasons because you don't want to leave your precious vault open for other people to peek into. Okay, let's go back. Let's complete it. Yes. So similarly, you can click on edit. Why would you like to click on edit for multiple, which may not be similar card? Let us say one is custom and one is contact, right? Let's say we selected these three. Well, all three are different type of card. Let's see what we can do with that. Okay. So there are common field which are available to direct edit. You can put a valid entity which is common in all the cards, notes which is common across the card. So you can edit common fields here, but usually you will be editing the entry. Yes, and then this is timer, which is again your self-destruct timer. If you want to put a self-destruct timer on these three cards, just click on this, pick a date, right? Let me change it to some month. It's a save, right? and we say save. Now you see all these three cards have the timer. These will be gone by when it hits that time. Yeah, I guess we have completed all the features in bulk mode. Yep, so let's click on this. It shows three were selected. Yes, let's click on this cross, come back to the normal mode. We click on this eye icon and everything is masked again. Okay, let's unmask it and see what else we have. Okay, then we have, let's discuss the buttons here. Edit button we already discussed. And then what is this? Scan button. Let's click on this. You see, what did it do? It generated a QR code. So for any card, you can generate your QR code. So what does that mean? You can create a custom card, put any information, and you have your own QR code. So you actually have a secure QR code generator. So how does this work? Is this QR code really secure? Yes. If you see here, recipient, right? It shows self, means that this QR code is encrypted with your vault's private key, which is not available to anybody. All right. Okay. We got kicked out again. Let's go back. I have to do it again. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's click on this. We have this secure QR code. I was talking about the recipient, which is self, which means it is for me only. What does that recipient means? It means same thing we were talking about sharing. Yes. So you can change recipient, and if you have registered any peer, it will show it here. You can select peer, means your friend or family member. You can select it, and then you can share it. So you can actually share an encrypted QR code to your family member or a friend. That means if you want to share just one card, let us say it's a Wi-Fi card, right? You can click on the Wi-Fi card. I mean this scan button. So let's see, do we have any Wi-Fi? Yes. Okay, so on top these are filter chips. You can hold and scroll them left, right. Yeah, so these are filter chips. So I clicked on Wi-Fi type card. It filtered out. There is a Wi-Fi card. Let's say I want to share this Wi-Fi uh, with my family member because it's official. Maybe I can share with my colleague. So I click on this. It generated a QR code. This QR code is encrypted. If you have registered your colleague, then you can select from here. Once selected, it will re-encrypt for that friend, and you can click share. Just send it on whatever the medium you want to send it, Teams, WhatsApp, email, whatever you like. What would that mean? Same thing. Nobody can scan it. If you scan it, it will just show you garbage. So your friend can scan it and then save to his or her vault, right? One more thing here, you see post quantum. So which means this QR code is very dense because there is lots of information to encrypt, because we are doing very heavy encryption. So in case of hybrid PQC, that's very heavy encryption. Now let's say you just want to create a bit lightweight encryption, classic, which is also good. You can click on this. You see it's not that dense, but anyway, by default is post our PQC, which we keep it as is, and you print it. You can download. You see the button here. First button is share, second is download, means you can save it somewhere. Third is print, you can print it, and fourth is just close it. So let's close it. Okay, so we talked about generating a QR code. Last button is our usual favorites button. So let's clear the filter, and if you just click on this favorite buttons near the eye, let's click on this. So you see it will just show you whatever your favorites are. Again, this is also a filter, right? Okay, so how do you scan a QR code? Let's say somebody shared a card, or say, because we call in quantum world all of them as card. So somebody shared with you a encrypted card. How do you really scan that? Just click on this scan button here, just above the plus button. It will show you several options. This secure QR code barcode, right? You can scan a barcode, you can scan QR code. Let's click on this. You can scan using camera, right? But let's say because you were shared a file, so you will do scan QR code from image, and you select your QR code which is encrypted. So in this case, let me see, this was one of them. It will ask for password because this one was encrypted with a password. But in your case, when somebody else has shared with you a card, right, it will not ask because your friend or family shared with you, means they already had your vault identity, so your vault would be able to auto decrypt it. So this scan button, we talked about secure QR code barcode. This is scanning using camera. Scan QR code from image, you can scan from image. So what is this smart scan OCR? Means, let's say you have some text somewhere, let us say visitors card, or maybe your debit card, you want to scan that into as a information into here. For example, visitors card, contact card, Wi-Fi card. You just click on it and it will scan that, convert into text, and then what it will do. So for example, this is just a simulated image, it can't find anything in that. So let us select, let's say, a custom card, but now it is asking, do you want to save this, attach this image to the card? Yeah, that's also one more feature. You, when you scan something, you can attach that as image as well with the card. Let's say we don't want to attach, let's say continue, right? So since there was nothing in that image, so really it can't do much, it's just an empty card. Let's cancel this out. If there was something, it would have matched it and it would have filled the field. Okay, so we discussed all these buttons here. What else we got? Let me look at it. Yeah, let's look at the overflow menu again. So we discussed import secrets from file. Now let's discuss what is this duplicate card. Sometimes you end up importing the same file again, or you import it from two files which has common cards, same information. Then you just can click on duplicate and it will match them. If there are duplicates, it will show you, and then it can remove it for you. Similarly, the third one, we have export vault as plain text. Okay, it means that we are not really holding you, we are not locking you. If you really want to export all of your password cards or secret cards into a file, JSON file, which you want to use somewhere else, maybe you don't want to use this app anymore, it's fine, just click on the export and it will generate a file for you. But of course it's a plain file, right? Usually you should not do it unless you are really serious to take it out. Okay, anything else? Okay, we discussed these three. And then these are just filter chips, and of course you can search, right? Let's say I'm searching for server. Yeah, Cool. You may have thousands of entries, so this search is very useful. I think we have covered all of the secrets vault. Most of the things, very minor thing, but people get confused. Okay, how to look at this entry? Just tap on it. How to close this? Just tap anywhere, right? That's good. I think we are good. Okay, quickly. File vault, similar mechanism. You click on this, click back, done. It has got like play button. You click on the play button and you can actually see it, what is inside it. If it was a video, it will actually play the video. If it is PDF file, it can show the PDF file. So anything you have, we support photos, videos, PDF file, text file, JSON files. You can see it here. Why do we have it here? Because you don't have to decrypt it and take it outside the vault, because everything inside the quantum vault is encrypted. You are secure. So we have closed the gap. You don't have to take it out just to see what is inside the file, right? It's locked here. It's still encrypted. So inside the vault, you see it here, you close it, you are not taking out. So this, for security reasons, we have developed this feature. And same thing, you hold on an entry, you go into bulk selecting mode, you can select multiple files, right? And click share, it will create a bundle. And same thing, you select the registered peer, it will create a bundle and will let you share it on WhatsApp, Gmail, or whatever the man you want to share on. Okay, some more things in the file vault. You might see this auto delete near the import. What does that mean? It means that if I import something right now like this, that is actually moved. So if you go back, it's no more here. What happened? It moved into the vault, right? So this is the thing we were talking about. So let's come out of the bulk mode and you see it will show you that QR code. So this one is moved into the vault, delete it from that. Now if you really don't want to delete it from outside, you turn it off and now you import it. Let's say I'm going to download. Let's say we have it here. It's here, yes. And if I go import again, it's here as well. But in the general scenario, you would really want to move into the vault, because that's why you are using the vault. Why would you like to keep your file which is important outside the vault? But there are some rare situations you might do it. Anyway, similar to that, we have filter chips here. So for example, it will show you all types of files. We have JPG, PDF, PNG. Just click on that and it will filter that. Of course, you can filter by clicking here. Yep. Okay, in simulator, I just hate it. Just keep coming. Okay, what else? Yeah, let's look at the other buttons. Of course, this is our favorites button. We can filter with the favorites. This is download button, which means that you can actually save this file. For example, if you moved it, you can save this back wherever you want. Yep. Say if I see there, yeah, it's saved here. So if you want to decrypt a file and take it out of the vault, then you can click on this download button, which again, you should be rarely doing it. And then, of course, we discussed share button. Now let's see what else we have. Tags. So in file vault, you can actually attach tags to the files. How that is useful? But for me, how do I use it? Well, when I keep all the documents, so for example, related to education, your certificates, I will tag them as educational. So just click on tag. You can select the existing tag or just type your own tag. So for example, let's say I mark it as finance, selected tag, add, sorry, done, because that was existing tag. Now you see on this, it shows you a tag, and finance is the one which we attached. Similarly, you can add as many tags as you want. Now let's say there are thousands of files and you want to search your educational document. How will you search it? Very cool. You see in the search bar it says search by name or tag. So you just type this hash button and you type the tag. It should be full, right? Now we typed hash finance and it searched it. Similarly, if you have lots of files, maybe 10 educational certificate buried under thousands of files, just type education or educational, whatever the tag you might have used, and it will filter them out. Similarly, you can have your some family photos or some good photos as well, which you can tag whatever the way maybe, and then you can search it. Cool. Let's see what else we got. Let's check in the overflow menu. You see near import, three dots, click on it. Okay, duplicate cleanup. If there were duplicate files by content, it will match the content. If they are duplicate, it will show you, which you can decide to delete or not delete. Okay, anything else we have not discussed? Looks like we have covered everything. Yeah, but do remember to go into the bulk mode whenever you need. You have to hold on the entry like usually we do in Android, and you enter into bulk mode. You come out of the bulk mode by click on the cross button. Done. And for the file vault, it already shows you number of files here on the top right corner. You see 6 files, so it will show you there. Yep, let us see if the search works. OCR, oh, it does work. Cool. um I'm done. So how do I close this app? I just click on the lockdown, voila, and done. Okay, see you in the next video. Thank you very much.